Hello everyone, this is Dom from Tech Advisor.
And I'm Lewis.
And we have a big box of what I really hope is stuff from Razer. So let's get it open and see what we got inside. Hopefully not cutting it all up. This should be, fingers crossed. Once we get through,
Just this.
tear that so you can get a look.
Drum roll, please. It is.
Razer's new Mercury White collection. We have almost the whole collection sitting in this box. We're going to go through and unbox everything and get a look at the whole range right now.
So here we have Razer's Mercury White collection, but we don't have everything.
Yeah, so if you're looking, you'll see, I think we have 8 products on the table here in front of us. We are missing, sadly, the Razer Raiju Tournament Edition. Though actually, I looked at the Razer Raiju Ultimate Edition in black last year at Gamescom. So you can check out that video if you want to find a bit more about the current Razer controller range. The other things we don't have are the Blade 15 and the Blade Pro 17 Studio Edition laptops.
Sad.
So yeah, they are stunning. I saw one at Computex in person, and it was just a heavenly sight. Absolutely beautiful to look at. I wish we had one here. We will hassle Razer to try and send us one so that we can do a video with one of them, because that would be amazing. But what we have here is the set of basically everything else. We've got 2 keyboards, 2 mice, a mouse mat, a headset, a microphone, and a headset stand. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, and it's got USB 3 built in as well, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's the only reason to justify spending what's like £70 on a headset stand, but they kind of make it work. So yeah, let's go one by one, and we are going to try and work through everything we've got. So let's clear some space.
Shift this stuff over.
Right, we're going to start with the Goliathus Extended Chroma mouse mat. I will admit, I am not someone who uses a mouse mat. I am not someone who quite gets using a mouse mat in the modern day and age. But if I was going to spend a silly amount of money on a mouse mat, I mean, this might be the one, because it's wild.
Okay, come on, get it out. Come on, this is what we're waiting to see.
Okay, here we go.
Watch it ready to just flop out now.
So yeah, this is the Goliathus Extended. There's a sort of smaller, this isn't working, there we go. There's a smaller Goliathus, though that one's not available in the white. It's only this giant one that's in the white. So I think it was this way
How long
around.
is it?
Hopefully it will fit on the table.
It looks pretty big.
Oh my God, it's not going to fit.
No. Okay, slightly, no, we're good.
There we go,
There we
we're
go.
good.
And we've got the bits in here. We don't really need this. Let's get rid of that.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is just a really silly big mouse mat, so you can fit your entire setup on the mouse mat, which is exactly what we're going to try and do with, well, 2 setups worth of equipment, basically. The other thing you'll notice is that, yeah, it's got this USB cable for power, because Chroma in the name, as you'd expect with Razer. It's going to be hard to see, and we're not going to be able to plug it all into anything right now, but there's a Chroma lighting strip right around the edge of the mouse mat.
Just runs around there, yeah.
So you can sync it up with the other Chroma products. About half of this range has Chroma. They don't all, because Razer's gone for a bit of a mix of like budget ranges for this, like Mercury White. There's like some of the starter level stuff, some of the high to mid level stuff. Not really any of the
office
flagship
kind of level stuff as well.
Yeah, there's a nice mix of stuff. So some of this is Chroma, some's not. I don't think we're going to be able to set any of the Chroma up in this video, though we might maybe get something going at the end. But yeah, this will be, if you want a giant mouse mat that glows, this might be the one. Okay, should we find something to put on it?
I'm opening this bad boy. I really like the Razer stuff, just so you can go whoop.
I know,
So much easier, honestly.
As soment who spends a lot of his time unboxing things, yeah, Razer does a good job with it.
Okay, so here we are. We have, right, let's just clear off all the tat at the moment.
This is the
actual.
So we'll get the headset out after this, but this is a sort of.
Yeah, so this is the base station Chroma.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a headset stand primarily, and like the mouse mat and just about everything else, it's Chroma enabled, so you can sync it up with your mouse and your keyboard and your mouse mat and everything. Also, and which kind of helps justify the price tag. It's got 3 USB 3 ports as well, so you can plug in. Yeah, right at the front there. So you can plug in your memory sticks and whatever else you need to, really.
Yes, you can use it as the base to charge everything else, charge the headphones as well if you're using them. I think, is that the Chroma bit?
Running
around at the base,
it just runs around the bottom.
Like underneath the bottom.
Yeah, it's not as kind of in your face as some of the RGB bits that we see.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. You don't really want something shining right in your face, from your desk when you're playing your games.
Yeah. They're also really nice. So I've got the Thresher Ultimate PS4 headset. That's like the main headset I use at home. which also comes with one of these, not sort of with all the fancy chroma and everything, but like as a stand design, it's just really nice, and like the headset will get it hanging off there, but like they look really nice together, and it kind of makes the headset feel like something I can have on display rather than something I just want to like tidy away when I'm not playing, or like leave on the table like in the middle of the living room or anything.
Yeah. I mean, when you're spending £100 on a headset, you want to show it off, don't you? And this is how you do it.
Especially when they look as nice as the Razer ones do. So let's get to the Kraken. Oh, this one's not a nice tab.
Oh no.
I've let us down. That's because this isn't one of the flagship headsets.
Yeah, they're like, you don't get the easy opening. You have to work for it.
You buy your Thresher, it'll just tear open. But if you settle for the Kraken, not quite. So yeah, this is a kind of like mid-range.
Yeah, I'd say mid-range.
Like
yeah,
lower
yeah.
mid-range of Razer's headsets. The Kraken, they've got a few at the moment. Let's get all the bits out.
There we go. Just throw that off there. Thank you very much.
What I will say about it though, for being lower mid-range, like you get a lot of the same stuff you get in the high-end stuff. Like the basic design is pretty much the same. The basic build is the same. I mean, it looks really lovely. Like with this, like with the white, obviously there's a lot of silvery metal accents that look really, really
They kind of
nice.
look a little bit like the original Beats by Dre that came out kind of years ago.
Yeah, right,
kind
yeah.
Of, kind of big, bulky white and silver aesthetic. I really like it.
Yeah,
really tidy.
They're beautiful. I mean, they are enormous. Just I'll put them on.
Modelling them.
Like, they are giant. People do laugh at me in my flat when they see me wearing them if they come in while I'm playing.
I think most of the people watching this video can relate to
that. But you know, yeah, they're lovely, and obviously we haven't tested these ones out. I've reviewed the regular Kraken, and yeah, the sound quality for the price was really, really solid. It's not sort of quite up there with the top end stuff, but compared to the other stuff in the market, like they look really nice. They sound great. You've got the nice, I've completely forgotten the word for it.
Retractable.
Retractable. There you go. I was going detachable, but it's
no,
the
you can't
opposite
take it
of that.
off.
Yeah, nice retractable mic. The one downside is it's inline controls, so you know there's nothing on the headset to twiddle and turn and press. But you know,
a little extension there as well, don't you?
Yeah, and the split for if your PC has a separate headphone and mic inputs.
Very handy.
Which mine does. So yeah, that's probably, let's get
Let's
that.
pop that on there. There we go.
And
Looks pretty
we're
good.
going to have so many cables on this desk by the end of
This
this.
is going to be the worst. Right, I'm going to open up a mouse. So this is the Basilisk. There we go. Have a little look at it. And I don't think. Oh, yep. It's got a little switch, a little split.
It's got a nice,
no,
nice
it doesn't.
tear. No.
No, it doesn't have a tear.
Come on, Razer. We were bigging this up. We were talking about how good these are.
Started on such a high.
They're letting us down here.
So yeah, so this is one of the gaming mice. This is not their, the high-end one. It's kind of mid-range. I think it's about 80
This is one of the, this is like upper mid-range.
Yeah.
What's interesting with this range is very little of the really flagship Razer products have gotten the Mercury White treatment, other than the laptops, basically.
There we go. Oh, this does look nice, though, doesn't it? Yeah. Just get that attachment out the back. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So yeah, this is the Basilisk. It's fairly nice. You've got a nice little switch there. I think you can remove this and switch out with different
Nice, yeah.
switches. Yeah, sorry, the word switches then.
Switch.
As you do. But yeah, it's kind of your basic gaming mouse. You've got your scroll wheels, you've got your adjustable DPI switch, and I think this goes up to 16,000 DPI, so it's very sensitive. And yeah, without breaking the bank, and it looks very nice.
Is that one chroma?
Yes.
I think this one is, yeah. So, because we've got two mics here, I've got the next one next. So this is the Atheris?
Atheris, I think
Atheris?
it's. I'm not sure. There's some interesting names for the Razer collection.
Yeah, so this one is a little bit cheaper than the Basilisk.
I think it's aimed more at kind of office use as well, rather than kind of gaming.
So it's a different thing. Obviously, Razer stuff is all kind of gaming focused to some extent or another, but we'll see batteries, because this one is wireless, unlike the Basilisk, which is kind of the clue that they're trying to push this one not purely towards gaming.
Yeah.
I'm actually partly really keen because I need a new mouse at my desk, and I'm quite hoping this will be it.
Quite nice, isn't it?
It's
portable, I think, is a key thing. So that's a good
yeah.
laptop mouse if you need one.
Yeah. Really simple. I mean, if we get them side by side, you can see there's a big size difference there in terms of if you want something for on the go to use with a laptop, or if you just want something compact at your desk. It's really nice. It's the design is kind of ambidextrous, but then the buttons are only on the one side, so it's not properly. But I like that touch. I like the scroll wheels visible on the bottom.
Oh, you don't have that on here.
But there's no chroma lighting, partly because it's at the lower end. I guess partly with wireless, the chroma lighting will just
Kill
shoot
the
through
battery. Yeah, especially if you're using actual AA batteries as well. That'll eat through them.
I'm curious to see how long it lasts. So I've used some of the Logitech wireless mice that use AA batteries, but will run for like 3 years
Yeah.
on a pair of AA's. I don't know if the Atheris is quite on that level of like battery efficiency. If it had chroma, it sure as hell wouldn't be. But yeah, there we go. So the two mice side by side, and they are quite lovely. Oh, it's interesting, like that's black and that's grey. So it's like
slight
you have to wonder like what drives that kind of design decision to be like, well, you know, the Basilisk, that's got to be a black Razer logo, but
That's just saying, yeah, it's a black one on here, and you've got the grey Razer writing on the headset, so it's just a mismatch, apparently.
yes, there's a little variation across the range. They're not just totally identical.
Here we have the white, Mercury White Seiren X. This is their kind of streamer-focused microphone. It's kind of very portable, kind of little all-in-one unit. You don't really need a lot of...
So Razer like 2 microphones, I think. There's
Yes.
the Seiren X and the Seiren Pro, I want to say, which is like double the price and you know, a lot more targeted at people actually, well, Pro is people who care enough to like that they're making their money out of streaming or something like that.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more enthusiast. I think it's at £100,
Here we
$100,
go.
that kind of mark.
There we go. I think I'm missing a middle part. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole setup process.
Oh yeah, so you screw this bit in the bottom here. We haven't got a here's one we made earlier. It's not Blue Peter. And then that goes onto the bottom like so. Yeah, there we go, and that's adjustable like that. And then
nice.
you've got your cables that stick into the back. The standard kind of white braided cable that we've got the rest of the collection here.
Yep.
So let's ditch all that.
It's just a really simple design, so you know, we can
Yeah.
maybe just about see on the bottom of the camera, like it's Mercury. Words.
Micro USB.
Thank you. And there's a headphone jack if you want the out directly from the mic. The actual microphone itself is really simple. You've just got sort of, you know, mute switch and volume knob. And
Yeah, there's nothing. It's kind of no thrills, but you don't really need much from a microphone, do you? You know, it's not a huge focus. You don't really need the chroma lighting or anything like that. You know.
And that's so in line with so much of the Razer aesthetic of all this stuff, especially. And that's partly why it works so well in the way. It's just so like nice and minimalist. And, you know,
I don't think you really realise how minimalist Razer's design is when it's in black, and that sounds really weird. But it's this kind of once you get the white and silver, it really kind of shows off.
Yeah,
the kind of general
so
design
much of
of
it
it.
is just like one color, 2 colors, like really, really plain, really simple, but in an attractive way. It's like understated, and that's part of why I think a lot of it works for that kind of office space. Like, you know, I'm happy to use this at my office desk. Like this keyboard, like very like office friendly keyboard.
Yeah, no, I'll be
if
happy
you want
to
something
use
that
that.
like you can use at work, but also use to game, like they do a nice job. And I think the white's even better for that, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it's still a bit interesting looking. It gets that slightly like Apple-y kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Kind of more acceptable in an office environment, especially if you've all got Macs as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb like
Exactly.
my proper gaming keyboards do. Massive black things, kind of, you know, backlit keys, and everyone can
yeah.
spot that from a mile away. But this, you know, you could probably get away with it a little bit more.
It is, of course, however, still, I believe, it is mechanical.
Yeah,
it tends to be
yeah.
silent mechanical. I've used some silent mechanicals that are anything but I've not actually used this one before. So I don't know how clattery it is. I've just like gotten a new mechanical at my desk at the moment, and everyone next to me is complaining about it.
Yeah, I had to trade my mechanical here because people complained all around me.
I feel really guilty.
But it feels so good when you're typing.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. More packaging out of the way. So here
Ooh,
we go.
That's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is I forgot the name already. This is the BlackWidow Lite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the BlackWidow Lite. There is a non-light version as well, but it's only the light that's in the Mercury White range.
I mean,
It's quiet.
it's not loud.
I don't know how well that's coming up on the mics anyway. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now it probably
Joys
sounds
of
deafening.
YouTube.
But yeah, no, this is a really simple, nice keyboard design. 10
it's kind of-
keyless, so it's pretty like compact.
Yeah, no frills. It just does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
You know, keyboard.
It's lovely.
I think it's good because it's got that office look, but it's still got the mechanical keys. So if you do want a game on it on your lunch break or something like that, you're not trading in that kind of responsiveness and that feel by just using your standard kind of keyboard.
And it's Razer orange switches. Razer use their own switches, so it's not like a Cherry or anything like that. But I mean, it feels solid. I've liked every Razer keyboard I've used before.
Yeah.
So
I think that's one area they continuously do well in is the keyboards.
and it's just really simple. No chroma in this one. Again, it's like a mid budget, a bit more office focused.
Yeah, it's got white backlighting though, so it's got some kind of
you're right.
backlighting.
Yeah, sorry, there is backlighting, just not the sort of RGB spectrum
kind of per
stuff.
key. Yeah.
And then do you want to do the
I'll
final, the flip side of the keyboard spectrum?
Oh
for
yes.
Razer?
And we don't have the split ones. Why Razer? I hope after watching this video they kind of overhaul their entire process and just, because look.
It's a mix. Half of these are all made at the same time. Half of them have the nice teary bits and half of them don't.
I need the
don't know
logic.
what's going on.
Somebody explain this to me. Okay, so here we have.
We might just about fit everything on the map.
Do you know what else I was thinking that? Let me open this.
Which
from
is
the
a
side.
testament to the size of the Goliathus map.
I just ripped the box. So it's a bit too aggressive.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's definitely bigger. Oh,
It's all going wrong now.
okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So as you can see,
That's
yeah,
a smooth, orderly process. You all saw.
it's definitely bigger. Come on, let's get them side by side.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, definitely bigger. You've got the full number pad on the right hand side there, as you can hear as well.
Oh,
It is way louder.
That one is not silent.
No, so yeah, this is the gamer's keyboard. It's got the full chroma backlighting enabled, and it's per key as well, so you can turn on specific lights, and you can set them up on a per game basis. It depends on how granular I want to get with it. I can never be bothered, but
I'm super
some
lazy.
people can.
I just let the rainbow thing keep going, and I don't bother with it.
Sync it up between all of them, and that's me done.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a solid kind of bit of kit. It follows the same design aesthetic as the.
They're both quite slim. Like, there's not a lot of space around the keys. Like, the keys are on pretty much the edge, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes with gaming keyboards, there's so much like border space, and they take up so much desk space that just feels unnecessary.
Yeah, but
these are quite streamlined.
Tidy. You don't have all the kind of knobs and all the extra bits and bobs that you kind of find on, especially high-end gaming keyboards, because they just think shoving more means better, and it doesn't.
Doesn't necessarily. The downside is you're not getting lots sort of extra like macro keys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, depending on what games you play and how you play them, might be a bit of a deal breaker for you. But again, like the rest of this is not like their flagship keyboard. You can go higher end. I wonder what the logic is behind not doing the super high end ones in the Mercury White range. Maybe it just means they're saving that for next year. And you feel like eventually maybe everything's going to come out in both black and white.
Yeah.
And also they have the pink stuff as well, which I think is even more limited.
Pink quartz, I think it is.
Or quartz pink.
Quartz pink.
Well, one of
them.
I actually really like the pink.
Yeah. Do you know, it's kind of like when Apple brought out the pink MacBooks and stuff. I was like, do you know what?
Yeah.
I could have that.
I know there's a little bit of a it's for girls, but I think the pink stuff looks really lush.
Yeah, no.
I'd love to have some
I'm here
of that.
for it.
Yeah. Right, so send us a giant box of pink stuff
Now.
too.
Don't forget the Raiju either.
Yeah, right. So here we have, like I said, almost the whole range. The Raiju Tournament Edition is the other thing, so that's a wireless tournament-styled controller. It's got the sort of Xbox-style thumbstick layout rather than the PlayStation style. That's sort of the main thing we're missing here. Let's turn that around. That's more satisfying. It's ruining my OCD. Then the two laptops, the Blade 15 and the Blade Pro 17, which were announced in white around the same time.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't have them, but trust me, they look so nice.
We'll get them in sooner or later.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, like and subscribe and all that.
Yeah.
We are going to go away and play some video games.